Hey guys, welcome back to another video from the Football Herd. Hope you're doing wonderfully well. So in this video, I'll be talking about the best wildcard team for Game Week 35. Now in Game Week 34, we saw that the prehitters completely decimated the non-prehitters. But having said that, I believe that if we can finish strongly, then this season will be amazing. And having this thought in mind, I'll be trying to help you guys building the best Game Week 35 wildcard team. I'll be also talking about the reasons and the teams that I'll be targeting and as to why and what will be my optimal chip strategy for the fag end of the season. So if you do like this video, please do drop a like and subscribe to my channel because I post videos every week and I wish to add a lot of value to your FPL teams. So without delaying any further, let's get started. The simple plan is to wildcard in Game Week 35, then roll the transfer for Game Week 36 and look at the injuries that we have and then utilize the couple of transfers that we have for Game Week 37. Now one thing is very important here that we have 6 teams who double in Game Week 35 and 37 combined, out of which 2 of the teams double in Game Week 35 as well as in Game Week 37. Now in this graphic you can see that the remaining games for this 6 sides is 6 and the rest is 5 and 4, right? So I believe that if we focus on the top 6 teams that is there in this table, like Manchester City, Newcastle, Spurs, Chelsea, United and Brighton, we should be in a pretty good shape. Now having said that, if we completely avoid teams like Liverpool and Arsenal, I feel we'll lag behind a bit. But till Game Week 37, I am willing to have no players from Liverpool and Arsenal. I know this might be a bit tricky, but I believe that since it is the fag end of the season, we have nothing to lose. So that much risk is completely viable. I believe that planning your wildcard 35 optimally will not only help us in having the best players in Game Week 35, but also fielding the best 15 players for Game Week 37 who will be having double game weeks. So the teams that I'll specifically target in this wildcard is Chelsea, Tottenham, Manchester City and United, right? These 4 teams. Now I will be focusing more on Chelsea and Spurs for Game Week 35 because they are the team that only double in Game Week 35. Now assets like Gusto, then Cole Palmer, Jackson, all of them are pretty amazing picks in my opinion. We also know that Jackson is pretty disappointing when it comes to his finishing, but having said that, he has been a bit consistent of late and not like Darwin Núñez for sure. So I believe that Chelsea are a team from which we can definitely have at least a couple of players, if not 3. Now the next team that I'll have to talk about is Tottenham Hotspur. Now I'm not that much keen on Spurs assets apart from Porro or Heung-min Son or someone like Vicario. I will definitely have a couple of Spurs assets, but not 3. And coming to the next team that I'm targeting is Manchester City. Now having 3 players for Manchester City is of utmost priority in my opinion, because in this run-in we all know that how much consistency that they possess, and they will be pretty strong. And the likes of Erling Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, then be it Gavido at the back or be it Walker at the back, having 3 players from City is also pretty important. Now coming to the next team, that is Newcastle. Newcastle is again a team which has picked up form of late, even though they lost the last match. But I believe that assets like Fabian Schär, then Anthony Gordon, then Isak are amazing picks, and these 3 stand out in my opinion. Now coming to the next team that I'm looking to target is Manchester United, and when I talk about Manchester United, opting for Bruno Fernandes is a no-brainer. And also someone like Diogo Dalot or Harry Maguire or Onana, and also to add Garnacho as well. These assets ring some bells, you know. So in my opinion, these are the few template-ish teams that I'm looking forward to indulge in my Game Week 35 draft. first I'll show you guys how my Game Week 35 draft looks like. Then I'll walk you through till Game Week 37 as to what the plan is and which all are my 15 players that double, right? So in goal, I have gone with Andre Onana. Now United have a pretty decent run of games with Burnley to start with. Then they play Crystal Palace, and then in game week 37 they have Arsenal and Newcastle. So in my opinion, Andre Onana should be a very good pick, and we can definitely hope for some safe points, if not clean sheet, because United have been very leaky at the back. The back three comprises of Fabian Schär, Pedro Porro and Malo Gusto. Now Malo Gusto and Pedro Porro both are flagged at 75, but I believe that they will be up and running for game week 35, and if they do not pass the late fitness test, then definitely we can opt for someone like Gilchrist instead of Gusto, in my opinion, and also Romero instead of Pedro Porro. So those are two players which I'll be keeping close tabs on, since they are not yet completely fit. And I have gone with Fabian Schär instead of Kieran Trippier because I want to field a very good 15-man squad and not keep bench fodder, since I have to play the bench boost. So I'll be needing that extra amount of fund. That's why I have downgraded Trippier to Fabian Schär, and also because of the fact that Fabian Schär has that aerial prowess, and he's very menacing at the dead balls. My midfield comprises of midfield four of Cole Palmer, Heung-min Son, Bruno Fernandes and Anthony Gordon. Now we have all seen that Cole Palmer and Anthony Gordon have been amazing FPL assets. So I believe that they will finish this season quite strongly. And also something that needs to be taken into consideration is that they have a very decent run of games. Now when I talk about Chelsea have Villa and Spurs. Now they have been inconsistent, but someone like Cole Palmer has been consistent, and we all saw that in his absence they did not have a very good outing last time around. Now coming to Heung-min Son, he is the only standout pick from Tottenham Hotspur, in my opinion. That's why he is a no-brainer pick. And then coming to Bruno Fernandes, he is the only player from Manchester United that I believe is consistent, and be it penalties, be it threading those wonderful through balls, he is leading from the front, being the captain of Manchester United, and he's also becoming a very good FPL asset. He has returned 7 goals, assists in the last 5 matches, if I'm not wrong, and keeping the clock ticking, and his FPL numbers have been amazing of late. And the last pick, that is Anthony Gordon, has a very good Sheffield United game, and I believe that will be a very high scoring game, and Newcastle will be completely thrashing Sheffield. Now coming to the forwards, I have a front three of Nicholas Jackson, Isak and Erling Haaland. Now I have gone with a no Salah draft because I wanted to field in Haaland, and I am not that much confident about Mohamed Salah because he has been in terrible form. After the AFCON, I believe I shouldn't have picked him, but like all the other managers, I was someone who was hoping that Erling Haaland will be lesser potent than Mohamed Salah, but that is not the case. Now both of them have been pretty shambolic in my opinion, but considering the run of games that City have and the form that Manchester City are in currently, I believe that Haaland will finish much more strongly than Mohamed Salah. Now the bench comprises of Verbruggen from Brighton. They have a Bournemouth away game in game week 35. Now I'll keep him in my bench for the time being, and the bench is pretty tricky and it's pretty enticing, and I'm benching Phil Foden, Dalot and Gavidol. They all have pretty decent fixtures, but I believe that the other players that I have fielded in the starting 11 have much better fixtures than them. That's why they are in the bench. Now I would also like to give you guys a glimpse of how this team will look for game week 36. So in 36, you can see that all the players have very decent games, and I have opted for Diogo Dalot instead of Pedro Porro, since they have a Crystal Palace away game. And I've also made one more change in the ordering. I have brought Heung-min Son as my first change, and I have gone with someone like Nicholas Jackson, Isak and Haaland at the top. And this is the kind of team that I'm looking to build for Game Week 35, which will remain consistent for Game Week 36 as well. Now, having said that, this is how the team will look for Game Week 37. If there are no such injuries, I will not be changing any players. But if there are certain injuries, then I'll definitely chop and change here and there. The template that I've gone ahead with in Game Week 37 is a triple up from 4 teams. The 4 teams being United, City, Chelsea and Newcastle. Then I have a couple from Tottenham Hotspur and one from Brighton. So that completes the wildcard team for Game Week 35, and I've also shown you guys as to what the teams look like in Game Week 36 and 37. The Game Week 35 FPL Challenge has the London derbies as double points. Now, teams like Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, Fulham and Palace will get double points. So having this thought in mind, I have gone with this lineup. I've opted for a 3-5-2 formation where I have not gone with complete double game week players. I have also had players like Anderson, then Gordon and Isak who will be having single games. But having said that, my team looks like Petrovic at back, who has the Villa and Spurs game. Now, Pedro Porro is someone that I have gone with, even though he's flagged. Just like in my actual team also, I have gone with Pedro Porro. Then from Chelsea, I have opted for Disasi because Gusto is not a complete, confirmed starter as of now. And my midfield, I have gone with Palmer, Son, Maddison, Salah and Gordon. And Jackson and Isak at the front. Now, out of all these players, I believe that Son, Maddison, then Pedro Porro, and apart from them also someone like Disasi, Palmer and Jackson. These are very strong picks, and I'm hoping that they'll get double points, and they also have double games in Game Week 35, so they should haul. And in my bench, I have kept Warner, Gusto and Fabian Schär, and I'll be keeping close tabs on Gusto's fitness, just like I mentioned. And based on that, I'll opt for Gusto. If Gusto is fit, then I'll definitely opt for him ahead of Anderson. Thank you so much if you watched the video till the end. If you do like this content, please do drop a like and subscribe to my channel. That will mean a lot to me. I am hoping to hit 250 subs before the season is out. And I hope you have an amazing end to this wonderful FPL season. Catch you guys in the next one.